Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to do this recap as fast as possible before I do something silly. Right now it's 8:30, almost 8:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm wrapping up for the day in terms of day trading small caps. Now, if I am looking at some stocks, maybe I wanted to enter some swing trades on, maybe even LIFE for an overnight. We'll see. I'll kind of analyze this one a little bit later. But for day trading, I'm done. I'm going to walk away. And the reason for that is I made a rule Friday. So let me go ahead and talk about what happened Friday really first to give some perspective here. So Friday, in September, if you guys can see this chart, I don't know how well it's zoomed in, but Friday it gave back profits so unnecessarily. I was up around, I don't know, I think it was like 7% on the day based on my average size. And then I went ahead to trade another 2 hours and all I did was give back profits. And I ended the day around down 6% or so, down $700. And this was really, really annoying. I was really frustrated. I even came out with a video on my YouTube channel that literally said, very frustrating, because it was. This happens from time to time where you have a really good front side move, you do maybe not so great on it, so you're like kind of frustrated, you're a little bit of FOMO, and you're trying to revenge trade and make up for that, leaving money on the table. And that's basically what I did, and I do it again and again. So what I talked about actually in my watch list, or not my watch list, but this is lately, if you guys know, I've been not analyzing the tickers. I've been just trading price action. I've been trying this out for a while. So it says watch list, but there's not much here besides like thoughts from the day before. Anyway, on my Monday watch list, I was talking about new rule. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me zoom in a little bit more. New rule after Friday. And this is the new rule right here. If I'm up over 5% on my daily, this is actually written wrong. If I'm up over daily, if I'm up over 5% based on my average position size, I have to stop unless there is a really, really good reason. A really good reason is we've been seeing good, 3, 4, 5 front side moves in the day. It's a hot market, yada, yada. There's, some good lead gappers. Right now, look at this. No gappers over 30%. Horrible, horrible. So because of this new rule, I am no longer day trading today because I got my move. I try to milk it as best as possible. I could have done better, but I'm walking away. And let me just zoom out here very quickly. This is, if I go on my calendar and I quickly click on the trades here, let me show you guys what this looks like. So I was down on Friday, $700 roughly. And if we just scroll down here to see how all my trades went on this day, I started off, made some small profits here. This is me trying to get the front side and just totally messing it up. See, front side. This is the pattern I was going for. Front side, messed it up. But eventually, I snagged a small one here, and then the first one was up around 400. Then I snagged that last move here, made 500 on top. So I was up on the day close to $1,000. And then all I did the rest of the day, the next 2 hours, was give back profits. Look at this chart. This is the front side move here. This is where I made all the money, and then the next 2 hours was horrible, backside, chop, nonsense, failed breakouts, and I just gave back money all day. And this happens time and time and again. I mean, overall, we're doing pretty well. And if you just, check out here our insights, and then we just go back to, let's say, this year, for example. Let me just go back one more. It's been a pretty good well, let me actually hide this one, hide the day trading. It's been very, very consistent even over the summer slow months. We began, April at 41,000, but we were able to walk away roughly the same after the summer. So yeah, the summer was really, really slow. That's why I made the video about talking about maybe taking next summer off. But usually when the market starts heating up, we're pretty consistent in making profits. And in a lot of this was, me being up 4, 5, 6, 7%, and then over trading and then giving back profits the rest of the day. So I'm really trying to avoid that. So I hope that makes a little bit of more sense. If you guys have any more questions, I would love to go into different topics here. I reviewed this extensively in my August recap, so I don't want to, reiterate things too many times if for all those people who've been watching every single video. But just know summer months for me have been slow, and I oftentimes over summer months and slow markets, I give back profits the rest of the day. I hope that makes sense. That's the big thing I wanted to share with you guys, my 5% rule. If I am up for the day over 5% and there's no good reason to keep trading, I'm going to stop trading. Obviously, I never want to limit my upside, and that's the biggest problem I have with this rule because I feel like I'm limiting my upside. I want to limit my downside, and that's why I have my 10% max loss for the day. So if I'm down 10% my average position size, no more trading. But I hate limiting that first front side move, because what if we get many good continuations today, like life today was pretty nice, and I could be walking away 10-20% up on the day. But slow markets, that's usually not the case, and that's why for slow markets I really want to apply this rule. And until I start seeing the market heat up, which I do believe could be happening in the next 1, 2, 3 weeks, this rule won't be as important anymore. But especially when I trade slow markets, there's no reason to keep forcing trades. Okay, so before I talk about the individual trades I made today and life a little bit more, the ticker LIFE, let me show you guys the stat that came out from yesterday. So you guys know on the YouTube, recently I've been putting some more surveys out, and yesterday I said, what do you think the real market cap for SOFI should be? And the reason I said this is because yesterday I came out with that video about SOFI right here, SOFI price action, rounded bottom, and I was talking about my entry that my added entry on it. Anyway, I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. The market cap right now is around $12.5 billion, and some people thought it should be below that. 38% of the people thought it should be below that. 30% said the size of Robinhood, which is around $35 billion market cap right now, and 55 billion size of Coinbase. 5% said that, and 16% of you guys said it should have a market cap over $75 billion. Really, really interesting statistics here. It's also good to note that Robinhood and Coinbase have sold off significantly from the IPO prices, so that's also kind of good to note there. Because these were originally around 70 billion and this was over 100 billion market caps, which is a debate on alone on itself. Is that too much? But if you haven't voted already, sorry, now you kind of know the results, but feel free to share your votes if you guys are still interested and you have not voted. More polls coming your way anyway. So let's go ahead and talk about what I traded today, and that was the lead gapper NNVC. And this ticker is a ticker we're no stranger to. We've traded this one many times in the past. Let's see here what we can dig up. Market cap, 47 million market cap. So nice classic small cap. That's what I'm looking for. I'm always looking for tickers, ideally under 100 million in market cap. Shares here, 11.5 million. Beautiful amount of shares. That means the float's probably below 10 million. I didn't check the float. And they have a catalyst. So biotech catalyst here. Great, everything, big check marks. The problem with this ticker, it has a lot of these failed spikes, but sometimes it has multi-day runners, so that's pretty good. Also, we're above the 180-day simple moving average, so that may be pretty happy in and of itself. We have resistance here at 5 and then 5.5, but we were breaking pre-market over 5 and we we're going towards 5.5. So I thought, okay, we might see some upside till 5.5. So now with that knowledge, let's go ahead and talk about what happened here. At first, from 7 to 7:45, I didn't find this ticker interesting, and that's why I didn't trade any of it. It wasn't until we were really approaching this $5 zone where I was like, wait a second here, we might break this. So I started accumulating, getting ready for a potential breakout. There was a pullback here, or we had a failed breakout, so I closed, and I was like, if we see a pullback, I'm going to rebuy. And that's what we had. We had a pullback and I was accumulating. I was averaging in. I was ready for a breakout. Here, it flushed down. I stopped some out, but it bounced back up and I bought back. This was a little bit choppy here. Gave back some profits, which was annoying. We had a little spike here and I closed some there. I was having a hard time buying into this because I was like, oh, this could flush and it could be nasty. So I kind of, let it chill a little bit until the momentum came back. Boom, we had volume spike up, momentum back, and I was like, if we break here, I'm going to keep buying. And boom, we broke, kept buying. Eventually, we did spike pretty high, and I did take some profits there. Just because we had so many failed breakouts lately, I should have been accumulating at this point. But once the market gets hotter, I'm going to be much more okay with accumulating at highs. Because a lot of times I'll be buying near highs and the ticker just flushes and it's really, really annoying. Until the market heats up, I'm going to be a little cautious there. But yeah, I'm selling, I'm buying back. I'm selling, I'm buying back. It's a little bit choppy trading, but it is what it is. I missed this breakout because I'm over trading. Fair enough though. Buying near the highs, selling, buying again. This was actually my winning trade here. I bought 4,000 shares, so this was about a $20,000 position size. I was looking for that breakout, which we did, and I was ready to hold for a break of 5.4, but it flushed back, or not flushed, but it pulled back way too strong. I sold. Unfortunately, it did continue breaking up, but the momentum at this this price was just choppy. You could feel the sellers. I really thought we were going to get a move over 5.5 or at least into like the 5.45s or something like that, but we never did, and now it's kind of stagnating. So this was the front side move. That's my rule. Trade the front side, and once I'm over 5%, walk away unless there's a really good reason. At this point, we are on the back side, and any trading here would have been over trading and breaking that rule. So I guess I'm kind of happy I did walk away. Now, for now, I'm done with NNVC, but let's see what it does later. I probably won't be there for that. But let's talk about Life a little bit, because this ticker is looking pretty interesting as well. And I think it's probably worth discussing here today before I walk away, because I think this is one of those tickers that I've been looking for multi-day potential runners for swing trading, and LIFE is a really nice one for that, because we're breaking right now to new highs that we haven't seen in 2 years plus on this ticker, even longer. So that's really, really nice. It has a lot of resistance, probably a lot of back holders on this ticker, and I wouldn't hold it for an investment, but for a potential swing trade might be really, really interesting. So I like the action on Life. I like the fact that it ended yesterday really, really strong, and it's been holding its highs well. This is one I'd probably look for my swing trade portfolio, and maybe hold for an overnight 1 or 2 days or something like that. So I want to see how it does today, but I'll probably be placing some low limit orders. Obviously in the Discord, I'll share that with you guys if I go ahead and enter this one. Now, one thing I gotta say I have a little bit FOMO on is the fact that around 820, so let's go back to NNVC at 820, that was right around this point when I walked away, right? And then I went to the restroom, so I missed this move, but when I came back, I was like, oh man, look at this freaking breakout here, had a perfect pullback and a continuation. And if I traded this, if I traded this with another $20,000 size like I did with NNVC, this move right here, I don't know how much I would have got on it, but let's say I got 3%, that would have been a $600 profit. And if I got that whole move here, which almost never happens, that would have been $1,200 profit. So you're always thinking, did I walk away too soon? Probably. And I think with this rule, I'm going to be walking away too soon a few times until the market heats up, and then I'm going to be staying longer again. But I think overall, this rule is going to help me not just stop giving back profits, but also maintain my mental sanity, because I think a lot of you guys in the Discord, including me, that have been trading all summer long, we have a little bit of summer PTSD where we're just so used to tickers not having any follow through, which messes us up, because as the market heats up again, we're not even ready for tickers to have follow through. We're just so ready for flushes and no continuation that we don't trade as good as we should be trading. So I think it also helps me avoid being disappointed so much, and I think that's really, really important, because it'll help my confidence levels as well. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Up $815. Nice little green day, kind of like a good base hit green day. It helps me kind of start the month or start the week a little bit better after Monday was already a small red day. I think we lost about 1% there. So it's nice to kind of be back in the driver's seat. So hopefully we'll get some more continuation, and I'll keep getting more aggressive. But for now, I wanted to share this new rule with you guys that, trust me, it didn't pop out of nowhere. I've been thinking about this pretty much all of summer, and I have applied this rule in a way, and every time I did apply it, I've been really happy for it. So boom, today it's like in the books, and I just want to share that with you guys. All right, that's all for this video, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Easiest way to support the channel. And if you're totally new, definitely consider subscribing. We'd love to have you part of the community. Like always, guys, stay safe, make some awesome trades, and I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. Ciao, ciao.